Yo, what's up, y'all? What's good? So, I'm here to give you guys info on the Culling Games preseason tournament for that WOTU PvP League. You can join in the link below. So, yeah, I got info on all the phases. You know what I'm saying? How it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I already posted a video on the rules. You can go to that video. You know what I'm saying? It's the most recent one after this one. So, yeah. I'm making this video in response to Victor J. Wolf's video. You know what I'm saying? Here goes his channel right there. And also the link to his video will be in the comments and a link to the Discord server. But anyways, let's get into it. So as we know, JJK, Culling Games, you know what I'm saying? You've seen the manga, you've seen the anime, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be changing up a little bit differently. But yeah, so here we have phase 1, the colony entry. All registered players, are assigned to a colony. Entry in the colony means full consent to the rules. Judges act as the Kogani, tracking matches, points, and enforcement. Fighters may not face opponents outside of their colony during this phase, so you may only fight the fighters that's in your colony. The goal is to establish, participation and prevent inactivity. This is like the early stages. We're still trying to get people to join, etc., etc. Phase 2, colony combat. Fighters play up to 3 matches inside their colony. Matches are capped at 5 rounds. No rematches within the same colony. The point system will be a win equals 5 points and a loss is 1 point. A perfect 5-0 win is like a 2+ point bonus, so that would be 7. And a 1 versus higher ranked opponents is like a 1 point bonus. The mandatory rule is every fighter must earn at least 1 point. The goal here is to force active competition, and reward performance. So, like, if you do good, you'll be rewarded. Phase 3, we have the failure and the penalties. A fighter is removed from Division 1 contention if they earn 0 points, rage quit or dodge matches, submit false results or impersonate another player, ignore judge rulings. Penalties may include point deductions, match forfeits, Division 2 block, and tournament removal. The goal is to protect the competitive integrity. Phase 4. This is where it gets good. The colony merge, / global ranking. All fighters from both colonies are ranked together. Ranking is based on total points, wins, average rating, and the health differential. The advancement for this is the top 8 fighters advance. The remaining fighters are locked into Division 2. And the goal is to identify the strongest overall competitors. Phase 5, the Culling Finals. Top 8 fighters into a single elimination bracket. Seeding is based on colony performance. Matches remain capped at 5 rounds. The outcome will finalize the Division 1 order and establish Season 2 seeding momentum. The goal is to determine the hierarchy before the main season begins. As you said, it's a preseason tournament. Phase 6 is Division lock-in. Division 1 will probably be top 6 finishers, and Division 2 will be the remaining fighters. All fighters begin Season 2 with 0 points. The goal is to ensure divisions are earned and not assigned. So the Culling Games basically forces every fighter to compete, earn points, and survive penalties, and prove their level before Season 2 begins. I also have implemented something like clauses, So these clauses can make special things happen within this, within this tournament. We want absolute cinema, So I'm going to list them all out now. So the special Culling game clauses. The first one is a late entry clause. A fighter may enter the Culling game after phase 1 under strict conditions. This is after phase 1. The rules are a late entrant start with 0 points, must fight back-to-back matches, no seeding protection, and cannot activate binding vows into earning points. The purpose is to keep the doors open without rewarding lateness. Boom. The second, prison realm clause. This is a fan vote seal. Once per tournament, fans may seal 1 fighter. The sealed fighter does not fight during the current phase. They automatically qualify for the final phase, and their absence reshapes the brackets and matchups. Sealed fighter cannot gain points during the seal. Now, the limits to this can be only used once per tournament and only applies to fighters with positive points. And fan vote decides. So you, the viewers, get to decide. The cinema impact changes the entire flow of the game. So, that's it. Cinema. The death clause. Eliminated fighters are not done. Rules. All eliminated fighters enter a death match pool. They fight each other. One survivor returns to the main tournament. Returned fighter enters with minimum seeding. Narrative role creates, it's going to create a desperation, revenge, you know what I'm saying? You might see some rivalries. Somebody died, you know what I'm saying? You want somebody to win and come back. Now, in addition to this, we have the vengeful spirit clause. It's triggered by the death clause winner. So the effect is the returning fighter gains bonus points or a priority match or a forced rivalry match. If they lose immediately after returning, they are permanently removed. You know what I'm saying? So they either come back stronger or they vanish forever, honestly. The binding vow system. Fighters may voluntarily impose restrictions on themselves before a match. The binding vow options are risk-based. If they lose, it's a point penalty. If they win, bonus points. If they win decisively, a large health gap, double reward. The restriction basis will be like limit ability / play styles and no rematches allowed afterward and shortened prep time. So like, you got to get in there. Now the high stakes, if you lose, you're locked into Division 2. And if you win, you skip a phase or gain immunity. The limits to this, 1 binding vow per phase and must be declared publicly before the match. Before the match, not during it. No sukiness here, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's an upset override clause. If a lower ranked fighter defeats a top ranked opponent, the match result is locked and extra points are awarded, and the winner may choose their next opponent. That's only if a lower ranked fighter defeats a top ranked opponent. Now, then we also have the judge override clause. Judges may intervene if rule abuse occurs, fake results are reported. I'm talking to you, Sona. Match integrity is compromised. Independent to that are point removal, forced loss, or temporary prison room cell, and immediate elimination. So even if you go against the rules, you'll temporarily be in the prison room, man. You can't fight. You gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? You be putting like a lower phase. The sudden death clause. If a phase runs long or standing ties, you know what I'm saying? 1 round, sudden death matches, no rematches allowed, and the winner advances immediately. So yeah, if there are other questions that you want, you know what I'm saying? I've said everything. Now, if there are other stuff that any ideas you want to add to it, you know what I'm saying? This is for the fans and entertainment for the community. Any suggestions, changes, you know what I'm saying? Any flaws you see, let me know down in the comments. Links to join the server and links to Victor's video will also be available. And the link to the previous video as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time and stay safe. Peace.